that I refuse to see my community stay the same way. I refuse to see my family stay the same way. I refuse to see myself stand the same way. There will always be an attack so that you will never advance to the next level in God. And you want to know why you're being attacked? Don't listen to the friends of Job who say it's because you're not close to God. You better understand, the closer you get to God, the more the attack will come your way. Who am I talking to early in the morning? He says, get ready. Will you help somebody you love and just tell them, get ready? Get ready. Get ready. You ain't seen nothing yet. The more the Lord has his hand on you, get ready. And he says, what I want you to do is I need you to cover your feet. And you got to understand, feet are very important. The roads, especially in the Bible times, were not blacktop. They were not blacktop. I was on Mortimer Friday walking in the neighborhoods, and they have these brick streets. And for a moment, they wanted to keep it. And now they called me. They said, we want you to blacktop it. They tired of getting it. You know, y'all wear your heels. You go out to the car. The heels go down in the brick. And the streets were rougher than Mortimer. The streets had rocks and dirt and dust. And so when you walked it, and if you walked in your own neighborhood, you knew where things were. You knew. I go to third world countries often, and I am amazed how people are able to walk with no shoes on, but they walk in places with no shoes where they are familiar with. When they have to leave their villages, they cover their feet because they do not know where some of the obstacles are. I'm going to help somebody, because if you're going outside of your village, you better get ready. Let me help somebody. See, some of you are so familiar where you're at, you never have to worry about your feet because you know where you're walking. But when you're going beyond what you are used to, I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but I believe God is pulling some people beyond what you're used to. And when you come out of what you're used to, going into where he wants to use you, the road can be rocky sometime, and you've got to be ready for that which you have never experienced. This ain't for everybody. It's only for somebody about 4 people down from you who God is calling into some new places and some new positions and some new responsibilities. And I've come to tell you, the road is going to get rocky for you, but that's why the Bible says you got to watch your feet. If you read the paper this morning, they have an article in there about the 2 men who ran out of the prison, left the prison, and there's a story. One that's still alive says, we were listening to them and laughing at people who said we can't make it in the woods because we are woodsmen, and we listening on the radio going, well, we doing pretty good. He said, but the one thing that was messing with them was their feet. Let me help somebody. Their feet were getting messed with, and what you must understand is your feet represent where you've been and where you're going. And whenever the enemy can mess with your feet, a few of you have had foot surgery. I'm one of them, and that was a mess because y'all know I walk very fast. If you don't walk with me if you can't keep up, because I walk like a rabbit. I mean, I'm just moving. But when they messed with my feet, when they cut my foot, and I had that, y'all remember that funny looking boot on, I couldn't even stand behind the pulpit to preach. I had to sit down, and my gait, my walk, my stride went from, I think I'm pretty cool. I think I got a pretty cool Barack walk. But when they messed with my feet, I couldn't walk smooth no more. I was doing this, and it slowed down where I was going. So I had to leave earlier to get to where I needed to go because my foot got messed up. And whenever your foot gets messed up, it's going to mess with your destiny. Let me help somebody. How fast I can get to where I need to get. I'm going to help about 3 people. I'm almost done. Because you must understand, Brother Rashid, that the feet in the Bible had great symbolism. To sit at the feet of a teacher was the sign of a disciple. To fall at the feet was a gesture of humility. To put under the feet was symbolic of conquest. To stamp one's feet was for joy or for grief. To fall at the feet was a sign of reverence. To kiss one's foot was a sign of subjection. Adoration was seen to uncover one's feet. Respect of God in God's presence was shown by taking the shoes off of one's feet. feet. Victory over the enemy was seen by putting your foot on the neck of your enemy. And the one who brought the gospel of peace was known as the one who had beautiful feet. I need you to know feet were important in the Bible. And the Bible says, how beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings. It didn't mean they didn't have corns. I'm going to talk about that maybe another Sunday. It didn't mean they didn't have bunions and hammer toes. Can I talk in here? But when you needed a word, they said it's a beautiful thing to see those who bring the gospel of peace our way. Can I tell you why? Because people are messy. I feel like preaching. People in this world are hurtful. People in this world don't give a daggone about you, about me, about nobody else. And that's why I keep on trying to teach you. Be careful who you befriend in your life, because people will smile at you one day and they'll be the same one with a knife in your back the next day. Am I talking right in Buffalo, New York? I think I'm home today. So you must be careful, because those who really care the gospel of peace, you can't wait to see them coming. You ever met somebody that you love to be in their presence? And the reason you love to be in their presence is because they don't talk and they don't gossip and they don't bring you garbage. But when you're in their presence, they bring a peace around you. I don't know about you. I don't hang out with a lot of people because I don't like a lot of people chit-chatting around me. I got enough hell I got to deal with all of my life. I don't need to hear no mess and no garbage and no stuff. I need to hear something that's going to encourage me and take me to the next level. Is there anybody here? I need somebody who's going to pour into me, who's going to tell me some good things, who's going to tell me how good God is, who's going to tell me you can make it even through the storms of your life. I hope you're sitting next to somebody like that right now, who is an encourager and not a spirit breaker. If that's you, I just need you to lean on your friend and tell her, I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to tell you some good news. I'm here to tell you that God is able. I'm here to tell you that the cancer can't kill you. I'm here to tell you your son will be delivered. I'm here to tell you your daughter will turn around. I need to hear the good news of Jesus Christ. I'm almost done right here. I got about 4 minutes. The feet